Looks like we got a new friend! Welcome to the Academy. Please take your seat.
apparently muted.
Chat says your mic is muted.
Hi everyone, Pro Streamer here. Did I unmute the media source that was playing in the last scene? Yes. Did I unmute myself? No. Hi everyone, and welcome to the stream. Step into the Quantum, the final episode. We're going to start off with an announcement. Unfortunately, Josh fell ill just before the stream, literally minutes before we got started. We're going to be running his content. I'm going to step into the DMC and run the episode that Josh had planned. And we'll do a shout out for him just like normal, but unfortunately he cannot be here himself today. But before we go around and say hello to everyone, please take a moment to check out the following things that come up in chat. First of all, our social links. Check out Discord, Twitter, and YouTube, where you can find all of the things that we do. Discord is where we're the home of our community mostly. You can come and find a lot of support there. You can come and find channels about this show and other shows, and all sorts of wonderful things. We're growing into doing more and more channels with more and more stuff. So we're about 1,000 people at the minute. So come and be a part of the community. Twitter, if you want to get into next season in one of our games, we're going to have 4 D&D viewer games and 1 custom powered by the Apocalypse game. Send me DMs on Twitter and I'll get you into a game. Also, YouTube, if you want to catch up on this whole season, feel free to head over to the YouTube where everything is stored. And if everything's not stored, let me know. And then shortly afterwards, everything will be stored. There's a tweet. Every 10 retweets, there will be some... every 10 retweets, our characters today will regain some moxie. And we also have sponsors. Our sponsors include Hero Forge. Have you seen their new Kickstarter that's currently breached $2.8 million, I think? With stretch goals up to $3.5 million. And they may or may not have released a preview of their color mini creator to me for me to show on stream tomorrow and the day after. If you'd like to tune in between the streams tomorrow, we're going to be playing with the prototype, the work in progress. That's going to be really hype. Also check out Mage Hand Press. Mage Hand Press, who created expansions for 5e, including High Seas, Weird West, and Dark Matter. Dark Matter is available in hardback. Head over to their website. If you like D&D and you like space, that book is for you. Also check out the Deck of Many. The Deck of Many are a reward on today's Hype Train. Today's Hype Train is set to hard difficulty level, and it requires 4 people to get it to start. These cards are moving picture cards. This is the Deck of Many animated things. There's also spell cards from Cantrip through to level 9, and the Humblewood setting, which will make up one of our 4 D&D games next season. So if you want to get into Humblewood, send me a DM. Let's go around and say hello to everyone. Let's start with our regular player, Alex, Madam Gandalf. How are you doing?
I'm tired today. It's one of those days, you know, where it's a little gray outside and you feel a little gray on the inside, so you just gotta keep on smiling and maybe play a bit of D&D, because that's one of the ways to escape and feel a little happier, right? So, hi, I'm Madam Gandalf, and I play Ari, who is Elwood's technical well, she's the brain behind. Well, actually, no, that would be wrong to say that Elwood doesn't have a brain. It's far from that he doesn't have a brain. She's more book smart, where he's very street smart. So she's the book to his street.
I think that's fair. That's fair to say. Okay. And we'll carry on around the screen clockwise and go next to Just a Little Nerd. Lily, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm very excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, my name's Lily. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Just a Little Nerd. I do all kinds of stuff for tabletop gaming, including streaming, including being here, but also like tip videos and voice videos and all that fun stuff. And today I'm going to be dipping into my Super California sorority girl to be playing Elle Woods, among some other characters. But first, starting off with Elle Woods, a perky Harvard student who is just fabulous. And I'm so excited to get started.
I feel out of my depth already. This is going to be incredible. Lastly, around the screen, but by no means leastly. Ooh, scandalous. It's Lady Boulder.
Hi, guys. I'm so excited to be back. Yeah, I'm Lady Balder, or at Scandalous on Twitter. I do cosplay and tabletop RPGs and board games and whatnot. And I My pronouns are she, her, but my character's gender fluid, so their pronouns are he, she, they, which is why it says that there. And I'm super excited to be playing a time agent today, filling in for Elwood. So this is going to be both nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time. We'll see how I do.
I mean, filling Elwood's shoes is honestly, I mean, it's got to be the best situation for a new recruit to be in, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
So we are going to be running Josh's intended episode today. We are going to. Josh has sent me the brief of the story beats. I'm going to be doing that. Please check out Josh on Twitter and Twitch. I think I've seen him in chat. Josh, I hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So there are his links. Go and check him out. He's a wonderful guy, and this is a truly wonderful campaign that he's crafted this season. So last episode, Elwood and Ari saved the world, right? With, you know, the help of Lucy Charlotte. We stopped the computer overlords from taking over. And when we came back to the agency, the time agency for correcting historical inaccuracies, literally, Elwood Franz is now the director of this company. Don't worry, I'll try not to get too big for my boots. And everything seems fine and normal. We go back to our regular work. I've got a feeling this is the Monday after the We Saved the World party, Ari. And, you know, how would Ari roll up to... How would Ari roll up to her desk?
Well, a little bit hungover, most likely, if it's the day right after the big party. So she's probably got her sunglasses on right now, beanie on, hoodie right up.
Fantastic.
Coffee definitely in hand. I mean, this is a tankard. I don't have a coffee mug with me, but
Tankards for when a mug of coffee isn't enough.
you know, when you need like a tankard of coffee, you know, that's one of those days. It's one of those, and she probably looks at all the screens with a very large grimace on her face as all of the blaring lights start to just penetrate through to her skull and like just feel like it's beating against her brain. That's probably how she rolls up. I'm probably trying to figure out, how did I get home? And who up my shoes for me and my socks?
As you sit down, the janitor going past perhaps a 50-year-old woman wearing a pinny sort of thing. Morning, Ari. Morning, Ari.
I repeat.
And are you looking in her direction?
I think she will the second time.
Yeah.
And she say like, I repeat.
He gives you a slow wink.
Must put you in a chipper mood.
She looks upset and leaves.
See, this is where you can tell that she has no personal skills, Desire.
Georgia, how
Yes.
long have you been with the agency?
I'd say probably like a month. Hasn't really been out in the field yet. Trying to, you know, get through all the training, you know, that trial period where they're not sure where to put you kind of deal.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. We've all been through that. I think you'll be sitting in Elwood's office. And Elwood is So we need to get you out and get you some experience, kid. You've done enough training. You're passing the tests well enough. It's time to get you out there and making some real changes.
Yeah, just like you did. Yeah. So I just want to say before I start, this is an amazing opportunity. Also, I don't know how much you know about me. I've done a lot of research on you, actually.
On me?
Yeah. You know, it's really, really hard to look through the annals of history for an Elwood when you don't know how to spell the name, if it's just a surname or if it's a first name and a surname, and you have to set up all the different kind of combinations. And you know, there's a person in the past called Elwoods, and that was a really, really confusing detour. Amazing feminist, by the way. You should look her up. But so yeah, you in the 1920s met my great grandmother, Jeannie, and you saved her life, and she's told stories about you, and they've been passed along through our family just for generations about the future man Elwood, who kind of changed the whole course of our lives. And so I just tell you, my whole family for like a century says thank you. And it's an honor to be here right now.
Take a breath, kid. Take a breath. It's well, I mean, great. Jeannie, is that the nice lady that I hid behind a sofa while we were being shot at with a Tommy gun?
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly who you mean. Well, it's great to see you. Great to see you. Harry never told me what was so important about Jeannie, but she was important. She was definitely important. Hey, I know, you say you've researched my whole history. I know the perfect first job for you. Come with me.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, one of our agents has just freed up. They don't have a field partner anymore. So you'll get to work with my own ex-partner. Good morning, Harry. Now,
Morning, Georgie.
Harry,
George.
you've already met Georgia. George, Harry, you've already met. I'll leave you to it. Harry, they know everything about me apparently. So how about you fix that hiccup in 2001?
Right, maybe that would be a good thing to do. After all, it would be the polite thing to do. What hiccup now?
Looking at your data screen, 2001 is Elwoods. There is a mediocre mission here for a young agent. I probably can't type as fast as Josh does when Josh gives you things behind the screen, so I'm just gonna give you the basis of information and you can flower it. Essentially, gets dumped by someone she's supposed to marry. Concocts a plan to.
I see it now. Okay, got into Harvard as revenge against said boyfriend, then took on large named case by self while still a student. Okay, yeah, all right, so...
Yeah. You need to make sure that happens, because there's two timelines here crossing, and one of them she marries him.
What? She marries the tool. Well, we better go and sort that out. George, you get on that pad right now.
Oh, I'm going. I know all about her. Yes! Perfect mission. This is like what I'm meant to do. Okay, here we go.
All right. Ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1. It's a very
That was the machine. It wasn't just Ari cussing.
machine, you know. It's a very underwhelming machine. It just goes beep.
I thought it was just like 3,
And then the
2,
job's done.
1. Ah, shit.
Ah.
Brilliant. So, and time warps around you, George, familiar that perhaps you're familiar with now. And where is Elle Woods at the moment? Where is Elle Woods? Close to a critical point. Yeah.
Close to a critical point. I'm probably really stressed out about the big case, so I'm probably suntanning on the lawn while the boys play football. It's like my happy place.
Hey.
And
I'm
Georgia,
getting the scene now with the like all the tan skin and all the pink everywhere.
Oh yes, I'm wearing like a very like fluffy pink bikini, but with a wrap around the middle because I just don't want to like get too much direct sunlight on my legs. That's like too stressful. I don't want to be sweaty. I just want to be hot. And of course, like long blonde hair, all swooped up to the side in a ponytail, and big heart sunglasses.
and as you land at the top of this lawn, George, you can see this sunbed, which just looks like an explosion of pink amidst the green. And beyond that, you can see the field with the guys playing. You can also see your target, who I'm sure Ari knows the name of.
What,
guy.
Elwood? Oh, the guy.
Oh, the two.
I want to say Hunter.
I haven't got a clue.
What was his name? It was
Wes? Mr. Warner Huntington III. Mr.
Yeah,
Warner
Warner.
Huntington III.
Oh my gosh.
It just goes to show how important that character was.
right. That none of us could remember his name. This is amazing.
So George, how will you approach? You have Ari in your ear. You have your earpiece. You are well kitted out. You can take with you some future tech.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Definitely want something that looks as close to a cell phone as possible. But it's probably like still like super advanced and it's got like, you know, like a touch screen and everything like that.
A 2020 cell phone, not a 2020.
Yes. And so I'm like, oh shoot, I'm not quite dressed for the part, but I'll make it work. I'll like take down my hair from like the ponytail and like ruffle it up a little bit. See if I have lipstick in my bag somewhere at the very bottom. There's it's nude. Oh well, just put it on. Okay. So I sort of prevent her from marrying Warner, right, Ari? That's it. So like,
Exactly. Either convince her to not marry Warner, or convince Warner to not marry her.
Cool. Okay, like he's got some other girlfriend on the side though, right? I think I remember that. He's so okay. Okay, this should be.
Team up with someone on the side, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Okay.
Remember the big deep breathing exercises like we practiced. There you go. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3.
Here I go.
Hang on a hot second. Did Ari train George?
I feel like it's like basic training.
Just like,
So
you know, very basic, just you have anxiety, I have anxiety.
It's like
Okay,
the potential
got
to
you.
screw up the world. You might want to learn some breathing techniques. All right, so
Great.
I straighten my shoulders, and I head straight towards Elwood's, and I look for. There's probably not another like chair next to her because she's the only one who would bring a lawn chair. So I just kind of try to like kneel beside her and like kind of lay on one arm, like tap 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 tap. Elle?
Oh my god, hi! Do I know you?
No, but I know of you. Big fan. I have some. My sister was a sister of Delta Nu.
Oh my goodness. I love a Delta Nu sister, and that is so sweet of you to say. Hi, Elwoods, and I thrust forward a perfectly manicured hand.
Oh my god, Elwood in person. I am George Washington, Georgia. But I go by George. My sister told me that you made it here and you were trying to get back Warner, who broke up with you.
We totally got back together though. All of that stuff, it just blew over when he saw me walking up the Harvard steps like the confident, proud woman that I am. He has been so super duper supportive. And doesn't he look good running around with that football? I love you, baby! Woo!
And he does look good.
I just think we're meant to be together.
Or maybe you were meant to be together for that time. And like, he was like that stepping stone to push you to get to who you are now as this amazing, awesome future lawyer who doesn't need a man like him, who will just push her to the side for, the prettier, richer girl. You are so amazing on your own. You're gonna be like known through history. I swear it. If you just, if you do this case and you're gonna blow it out of the park, like all the girls back in Delta Nu are rooting for you. I came all the way down here. I'm rooting for you. I believe in you, Elle. Like, I swear, like any guy who would just ditch you like that, not worth your time.
Huh. I mean, that's a really super sweet and in-depth explanation from someone who I just met.
I mean, like, all the girls back at Delta Nu are talking about you. I went for visit for like the weekend, and like, it was all I could hear was the Elwoods, and like, maybe she's making this huge mistake, getting back with Warner. I'm sorry. I know, girls gossip. It's awful, but we just all care about you so much, Elle. We care about you so much. We love you so much. Like, please don't do this.
Well, I'll definitely think about it. I just don't really feel like I know you all that well. And I just got the rock, sweetie.
Sure. I'm coming out too strong. I get it. I'm
sorry. But thank you for saying all of those things. It's so nice that somebody cares about my well-being. And I really do want to be like a strong role model for other future female lawyers.
Yeah, you totally could be. I'm gonna,
Doesn't seem convinced, George. Harry, the timeline stays the same.
Do you want to meet him?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll meet Warner. Maybe you're right. Maybe he's changed. Maybe he's
Sweetie, come over here. Come meet my new friend, Georgia.
Oh gosh, here we go.
I can't remember his accent. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing?
That's pretty good. It's just like preppy, collegiate,
generic American.
That's what I went for.
Posh American.
Warner, honey, this is my new friend Georgia. She's a Delta Nu sister.
Oh, another Delta Nu. It's a pleasure to meet you, George. Georgia? Georgia.
Yeah. Yeah. Either way is fine. Yeah. George. Hi. Warner.
Isn't he so much handsomer up close? Honey, you scored that thing with the ball in the end of the field, like, so really good. I watched, like, the whole thing. I'm so proud of you.
I mean, this is really just child's play. You should see me in Congress.
He's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, so like what are you guys doing later? Like maybe could we like go to lunch and kind of like chat so I can get to know Warner and you better, Al, maybe?
Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. I haven't had a Delta News sister visit me in so long. I'm totally ready to get all the latest gossip on what stores people are shopping at and where people are getting their hair done now. Ooh, and also I have to hear all about Becky's new like manicure business that she's doing. Totally tragic.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Warner, are you gonna join us?
I mean,
Yeah, come, sweetie.
yeah, I could totally come along. We don't have anything planned later on. Me and the boys will be finishing up a little bit later. And, yeah, just let me go and, grab a shower and, I'll be ready, what, an hour?
Wow, an hour. Okay.
Is that okay?
No, yeah, totally. I didn't know that, you know, guys also took as long to get ready like girls do.
Hey,
Oh my god, but his hair though.
hair care and skin care is important.
Definitely. Wow. Wow, you're right. Like maybe he's worth it.
He's my sweetie. Come on, Warner. We'll go meet up. We'll meet you right back here in an hour. And then we'll go out and get some lunch and hear about all the latest juicy gossip.
All right.
Georgia.
Exit.
Georgia.
Yeah. Sorry, sorry, one sec. My phone is yeah, just one sec. It was on vibrate. What? Yeah, what? Alright.
You realize you're meant to be breaking them up, not reuniting them once and for all, right?
Yeah, no, that's just sorry, I'm just gonna step aside. Okay, sorry. No, I know this. It's just part of my plan, you know. I'm gonna just try to make her, trust me until we go to lunch, and then I'm gonna have, come up with a better plan, and ask questions. Tell me what to do, Ari.
Oh, Georgia. Look, you're doing okay. You're trying to build the trust, and that's a good step. Definitely a good step. You're doing well there. Maybe what you need to do is get Elle alone and kind of remind her of why they broke up in the first place and why she started doing this in the first place.
Yeah, but she seemed kind of weirded out that I knew all this information about her.
What about if you say that you realize where you know all of this from? You were an intern for her father.
Wait, but why would her? No, I don't. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Sure, I can try that.
And maybe what you need to do, her father still remembers and thinks of her as the she's too pretty to go to law school girl. So.
Oh, like reverse psychology kind of thing?
Yeah, go into the kind of mindset that her father gave her. Just remind her how her father made her feel when it was like, well, there's more to life than being pretty, Daddy, and all of that. Make her feel that all over again.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, sorry. Okay, I can do this. Okay.
You got this.
Sorry, Al. That was my dad. And, he was telling me, that, I'm doing really well at school, but like we've got all this money, and I could have a life of luxury. Like I don't have to work for a career or anything like that, and I could just marry some cute guy like Warner, who's totally loaded, and I'll be totally fine, like a nice cushy life. Like what do I even need to prove anything to myself? Like I'm good, right? Like I mean, that makes sense, right? Should I just
I mean, but like, if you want to go to school, you totally should. Your dad can't tell you what to do. My daddy said that I was too pretty for law school, but then I made sure that law school was pretty enough for me when I got here. I redecorated my dorm. It was heinous. But yeah, you can
there's, like,
do
a serious
anything.
lack
You
of
can even
decor.
redecorate your dorm.
Yeah, I guess. Like, is that enough? Like, just redecorating my dorm? Because I feel like that's not changing anyone's life. Like, I'm not gonna change anyone's life. Like, what am I even doing, right? Like, I don't
Hmm.
know. Like, maybe I'm not even. I mean, I don't even have opportunities like you do. Like, there's that big case coming up, with that Lindsay, that whatever girl, the exercise fitness queen. Like, I'm not.
Mhm.
I don't have opportunities. Like, I'm not as
You have to
smart
go
as
out and
you are.
get opportunities, girl. Opportunities don't just walk up to the door and say, hello, I'm here. You have to go out and you have to find them. It's like when I was trying to search for the perfect pair of Gucci shoes, they didn't just show up on my doorstep. I had to go to the mall, to multiple stores until I found the ones with the perfect little kitten heel. It's like that. Life is a constant quest for that perfect little kitten heel, and you just gotta go and get it. Don't let any man tell you what to do.
You're right. You're right. Is one of your kitten heel? Like, is that why? Is that what's happening? Like, you got your kitten heel, and cause if I can just get a warmer,
Yeah.
you can be my kitten heel. Is that what's?
Are you
Is that
trying
what
to
you
see
mean?
my boyfriend? I mean,
No,
not to be
like no,
rude,
no,
I'm
no,
not
not no, no. I don't want Warner. I like a guy like Warner. Is what I mean. Does he have like a friend? Like a
I mean, he has lots of friends, yeah, but again, like Warren and I met through a lot of circumstances, and we've been through a lot together. Even now, we're not totally perfect. Like sometimes he spends too many nights working with this young senator lady, Tiffany Loxford, and like we talk about it, and sometimes I feel like he understands my feelings about it. So it's just all about compromise.
Sure. Are you gonna?
No man is perfect.
You're
You
right.
can't go and find a perfect kitten heel man. Men are like dresses that just need to be tailored ever so slightly to fit you through communication.
See, this is why the girls still do love you so much. Like you're so wise, Elle. Like, are you gonna? Okay, tell me. Like, how are you gonna solve this case, right? Like, how are you gonna what is like your big plan? Like, are you because I know like this is like your first one, like everyone's like really, really behind you. Like, what is your plan to like just blow this whole thing like wide open? Because it seems like the cards are kind of stacked against your team.
Well, in my theory, it's always something to do with the witnesses. I just need to crack them. Somebody saw something and they're not talking. So it's all about just figuring out that perfect angle to get in there and deduce exactly what they saw.
Cool.
Are you like a student here?
Oh yeah, totally. Like this is my first semester.
Your clothes are like interesting.
Yeah, like I thanks. I'm still kind of like finding myself,
I love
I
it.
Yeah, I'm just like trying a bunch of like new stuff. Like I wish like there was like a role model that I could like look up to here, Like I was hoping like could you like be that for me? Like I really want someone who could like focus, that who could help me focus and, stay on the path, when people like my dad tell me like I should just leave, I should just go get married to some nice guy, the first guy who asks who's got money, and like I'll be set up like you told me, like you was like
Georgia.
that was so good.
Georgia, I got some news. When I googled the name Tiffany Lockspur, it mentioned an affair with one other senators to gain power early in her career. Warner is listed by name.
As you're like zoned out listening to that, I'm just going on about like, yeah, I would absolutely love to take you under my wing because we need more women at Harvard. We need more strong women, and just sort of like blathering on to your blank face.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, so we should probably go get at lunch with Warner, huh? Yeah, let's go. Where's his door? Maybe we should just go see what's going on. What?
Oh yeah, we
taking
should,
so
because
long?
I can't go like this. We should go over there.
Yeah,
And
totally.
I pull out my flip phone and I call Warner on my favorited speed dial, and I'm dialing him as I start to pack up my stuff and walk over to his dorm room.
It rings off. Maybe he's still in the shower.
Huh. It's still ringing. He's probably still in the shower, but it's okay. Let's just go back there because all of my clothes are back there anyways. And the last time I tried to walk into a restaurant like this without putting on, the rest of my outfit, people were like very scandalized. It was very strange.
Yeah, I can see that.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, so like, tell me about like this Tiffany girl, like that you mentioned. Like, what's her deal?
She's a senator. She's like the youngest senator in the Senate, and she doesn't even get manicures, or like maybe she does them herself, but her nail beds are not
It's
nice.
atrocious.
Yeah, they work together a lot because they're writing a bill together, and I totally understand late nights, office, but she's a brunette, and Warner's always been more into blondes.
Yeah, totally. Blondes have way more fun.
Mhm. Plus, I have the ring, and she has nothing but sadness and cats.
Wow. 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 That's interesting. Huh, yeah, she's got nothing on you. That's okay. Huh. Yeah, let's go.
Me and Warner are
let's
dog
go.
people, and I show my purse with
Oh my God,
little chihuahua head
Bruiser!
sticking out. Yeah. So I march over to Warner's dorm room. I imagine I do this on a regular basis and allow myself in, and then like tap 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 at his door. Sweetie, sweetheart, I need to change. Can you let us in?
And you can hear the shower running on the other side of the door. I imagine Warner would have like given you a key or something, right?
Oh, definitely. He gave me an engagement ring. That's like a key to his heart for like forever.
Thank you so much for the raid, Stella Luna. Welcome in, Raiders. You join us as
Wow.
George and Ari team up to try and stop Elle Woods from marrying Warner
Warner Huntington III.
and ruining the rest of her career.
Alright.
So I let myself in with the key, and I look around.
On the side you can see his football gear has been neatly folded. His phone sits on top of it. That must have been why it rang off. And you can hear the noise of the shower on the other side of the bathroom door.
All right, so I'll just say to Georgia, I'm like, wait here, and then I'll go into the bathroom where I got dressed this morning, and I left my clothes, and I won't even knock on the door. I'll just walk in and just say, honey, I need to grab my clothes before we go to lunch.
All right.
And I walk into the bathroom and start to gather them off the floor where I left them.
Yeah, you know, it's steamy in there. He's in the shower. He's hot.
Alright. Alright.
While she's doing that, can I kind of look around the apartment as stealthily as I can, looking for evidence of foul play?
Sure thing. Does Warner have a dog?
No, we have my dog.
Yes. Yes, of course. So as you are looking around on squeaky clean this week. Except give me a roll. And that roll will be, I'm not looking at the character sheet to remind myself what things are. That roll will be brains and operate, unless you can convince me of anything better. I'm tugging at her.
Wait, what is it supposed to be, like, investigate?
Yeah, an investigation style skill. Bureaucracy, maybe?
Oh, wow, that's hard, yeah. Sure, okay, I forgot how the rolling works.
Okay. So what we do when we roll, we add our score in the core value, in this case brains, to the absolute value of the node in the skill that we name. So if it's a minus, we ignore the minus.
Okay, so that's just one total.
One total, perfect. Then you launch a test with a node value of 1. We will not use any paradox dice in this test.
Okay.
And you should be able to send, and it should all come firing through.
Cool!
Squeaky clean, this apartment.
Okay. Off to a great start.
In the bathroom, I'm just getting dressed, and I'm also like trying to see through the steam and like make sure that my hair has some good volume. And I'm also just talking to Warner and like assuming that Georgia can't hear us because of the shower, and just saying, you know, she seems really nice and I really like her energy. You know, I've always been saying that we need more strong female lawyers at Harvard. It's almost as if like nobody here knows how to do their hair. Her fashion sense is so forward. It's like she's from the future or something. I love it.
You mean like Tiffany's a strong woman in the field?
Yeah, I guess so. You could say that. Tiffany is great. But you know, I really like Georgia.
Yeah, she sounds great. Looking forward to lunch.
You know, you talk about Tiffany a lot. Like a lot.
Well, I mean, I'm working with her every day. It's just one of those things, sweetie. You know, you're my sugar puff.
Yeah, but you work with like a lot of people every day and you don't talk about them as much. You know, like, you know, Bill, your assistant. How come I never hear any stories about Bill and how strong and independent he is?
Kid's a nerd. Plays Dungeons and Dragons at the weekend. Nothing interesting there.
Well, I read an article the other day that Dungeons and Dragons is a very popular game that is amazing for building teamwork and communication skills.
Not this decade, sweetie.
Well, all right, but no talk about Tiffany at lunch. I think Georgia might have like the wrong idea about our relationship, and I don't want to give any Delta Nu sisters the wrong idea about us.
Yeah, of course. What idea is that? And as he's getting ready, his hand is covered by a towel.
His hand is covered by a towel?
Yeah, like rather than leaving the towel over his shoulders or wrapped around his waist, he's leaving it so it's covering his hand like a waiter.
Oh.
Could be nothing there, but...
Aren't you going to dry off? Why are you holding your towel like that?
Huh? Oh, this towel I used for my hair, and he puts it down on the side, slipping his hand out of it, and takes a fresh towel to dry off.
Okay. Anyways, what was your question?
What do you mean she's getting the wrong idea?
Oh, she was just saying that, like, she was going on about all this stuff about how I could be such a great role model for females and, like, women that are working in the law profession. And she was just saying that, like, maybe you being so established and successful might be casting a bit of a shadow on me. But I told her she was silly, of course. I know you're always so supportive of me.
Of course. Elle, behind every great man, there's a great woman.
Huh. But I'm standing in front of you.
Exactly.
Okay. And I'll just keep going back to fixing my makeup and... Oh, and she's outside there. So do you need me to get your clothes before so that you don't have to walk out? Well,
Oh, yeah, that'd be fantastic.
okay. So I'll walk out and start. I like his powder blue shirt. I think it really brings out his eyes. Maybe I'm saying this out loud to Georgia. I'm gonna get one of his outfits.
As you walk out, Georgia, can you please make me a chutzpah stealth check?
Oh no! Okay, so that's gonna be a 1 again because I have a 2 in chutzpah, but I have a -1 in stealth.
Oh, it's free then. You add, even though it's a minus, you add it.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool.
But you let me know it's
Much-
negative, so now I know if your negatives outweigh your positives, you still fail.
Cool. Here we go. Oh my god!
So as you open the door and walk back out, Georgia, you were listening behind the door. I mean, how does this play out?
Let's go. Ooh. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I dropped my contact.
Oh. Let me help you
Yeah.
find it. And I'll close the door behind me and I'll start like looking on the ground for it.
And I'll just turn and like to my back to her and be like, oh no, found it. Let me just can I go to the bathroom and like wash it off?
Oh, Warner's just getting ready in there. I need to go grab some clothes for him. Give me just like 2 minutes and I'll get the clothes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Runaway
Grab
robot,
his
thank you so
clothes.
much for the raid. Welcome in.
And I'll just go back into the bathroom and lay them out for him. Georgia needs to use the bathroom, so are you almost ready, sweetie?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe you could do your hair out there.
I mean, yeah, I'll just take the hairdryer with me, that's fine, right? And, both towels are now folded on the side.
Did you fold both those towels after using them?
Yeah. I mean, I know how to look after myself, Al, come on.
But you never fold towels like normally, so I'm just a little confused.
I'm just trying to be a little tidier, you know? I realize you look after me a lot, and, I'm just trying to, you know... First comes self-care, then comes, like... welfare care.
You're so smart, of course. Thank you, Pookie. You're so sweet. Now, get changed and get out of here. I just need to, like, fix my hair one more time, and then we're gonna let Georgia use the bathroom, and then we'll go.
Okay. As you go to fix your hair one last time... Bleh. How about you... This is related to stealth things. As L, give me a chutzpah stealth check.
Okay. So, I'm going to... I have a 0 on stealth.
Okay.
So, do I just click launch a test?
You click launch a test. How many points do you have in chutzpah?
Like, overall, I have 8.
Oh, wow. All positive?
Wait, Hold on.
Oh no, I have a
No.
3, 5, and a -5.
Okay.
So, 2.
3, 5, and a minus. Yeah, so it'd be the sum of, so you have 2.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Submit. Computer dice. Yes.
No.
No. Submit. 1 success.
On 1 success, there sitting out of the toilet at the back, you just see a little sandwich bag, like the corner of a sandwich bag. Just out of the corner of your vision at the bottom of the window. Of the
I
mirror.
pull it out.
It clunks against the lid.
I open it.
There's a flip phone in there.
In a plastic bag. I
Yeah.
open it. I go through the numbers and the contacts.
Only 1 number.
What is it? It's not saved.
Yeah, it's just a number. It's not a number you recognize.
Are there text messages in 2001? I can't remember.
Yeah, there were definitely
Yeah.
text messages.
Okay,
but
I checked the text messages.
It's very, very early text messaging.
4 free texts a day. Yeah.
Right?
Woo!
You got a paper text.
I remember when O2
Any
did a
text
thing
in
where,
it?
like, between 7 and 8 p.m., you could text as much as you liked.
Yes. Happy hour for texting.
Oh my god.
Oh
God,
god,
we're
I did
all
not
old.
like. Oh gosh.
Okay, the texts are just, they just say calling now.
I spray my hair with hairspray one more time, and then I open the door, and then I'm like, sweetie, I found this phone in the toilet, and I don't really know that much about cell phones, but it seems to me like this could be bad for it. What is this
Huh.
phone? What is happening?
That's really interesting. I've never seen that before.
But it's in the toilet in your bathroom.
That's really strange. Maybe the last tenants left it. Maybe there's like a treasure map or something in it.
Georgia, why don't you go ahead and use the bathroom?
Yeah. I'll just be a second. Just my contact. I just gotta wash it off so I can put it back in. Yeah, I'll let you guys deal with that. And I go, and I want to try again to investigate. I want to like find out where that sound is coming from that I'm hearing in my earpiece.
It stopped when Elle opened the door.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you very much to Sphinx, who has gifted 5 subs in the chat there. Yo, hype trains are on with rewards. Okay, they're on with rewards. If you want to make things crazy in here, at level 4, we start drawing from the deck of many. And interpret them to the system as we can.
So I guess I'll just go into the bathroom and just run the water a little bit and kind of do an Ari? Can you hear me?
Coming in loud and clear, George.
Okay. There's a weird like interference every once in a while, like I'm at the apartment where Warner lives, and when the door was closed, like the bedroom door, I was hearing the interference, but when the door was open, I wasn't anymore. But I can't like play with the door because they're still here. Do you have any idea of what that could maybe be?
That sounds almost like there's some sort of electromagnetic activity going on.
You hear that interference again, Georgia? As, Elle, you get a text message.
On the new phone? The toilet phone?
No, on your phone.
Oh. I check it.
It's just about a dinner reservation or something.
Don't worry, I just think that Elwoods is getting texts.
Oh. Is that what it sounded like back then? Oh my god.
You know, sometimes on the right set of equipment, it still does it.
You mean the wrong set of equipment.
Yeah.
Touche. Absolutely.
The funny thing is, with your
Okay.
voice modulator, that sounded just like it.
Nostalgia.
Alright, well, keep me posted if you think of any more helpful tips. We're gonna go to lunch. I think this guy is about to get busted by Elbow.
The only thing I can think of is if you want me to try and dive into his emails or anything like that.
Oh my god, yes. Can you do that?
I will give it a go.
I'm going to give it a go.
By all means, Ari, you probably know what you're rolling now more than I do. You've been rolling this all season.
I think probably it was brains and programming for hacking.
Sounds good.
What? I'm gonna use one of my rerolls. I had the chance of 7 successes and I got 0.
Oh my
Wait, and
goodness.
we've
And
had
even the paradox dice was a
amazing-
1.
So I'm using one of my rerolls. Well, that's a
Okay.
little better. There we go.
Okay. On 2 successes, you do a cursory scan of the email, and you see an email sitting in the recycling bin from Tiffany. All the other Tiffany emails are sitting in proud place. There's only one sitting in the recycling bin that talks about getting new phones.
Oh, Mama, I have found a juicy one. Looks like our dear Warner something never turd has not learned the proper way to delete an email. It's just like on a computer. You can't just delete it. You have to take it out of the feckin' recycle bin, and then it's gone. And even then, there's other ways. But to the plebeian, I mean, you might be able to find something in that email. Or I might be able to find something in that email. But maybe you need to find something in that. I'll try you.
I don't- Okay, is there... They don't have... They do have laptops. They do have laptops. I remember the movie now. They do have laptops.
I mean, some of them
I'm
were
gonna-
as small as 30 inches across.
Oh god, yeah.
5 inches thick.
Can I see Warner's laptop? Like, is it in his room or was it out in the?
Yeah, it's sitting right there at the work desk. There's
can't
one
tell.
very, mahogany wood, big block laptop, papers, filing cabinet, all of that sort of stuff on one desk, and then there's another desk. I mean, Elle, do you want to describe your desk?
Yeah, my desk is much prettier. It's pink with white trim all over it, and it's got my MacBook Air on top of it, or whatever it was called back then.
Just the basic MacBook.
But if you're back in the room, I'm like going through this phone still because I want to return it to whoever has it. Cell phones were expensive, cheap. I don't know. People leave their cell phones. So I'm gonna maybe as George is coming out, I'm gonna be calling that number to see who it is and just be like, Warren, I'm just gonna call them and then see if I can return this phone to them.
So this phone may not be as expensive as you think because it's one of the even older models where you have to extend the bottom and then
Oh
pull
my
out the
gosh.
aerial.
What? No wonder it was in the toilet.
When you start dialing that number, you get the interference again, Georgia.
Oh, headache. Man, do you is there Tylenol or something?
Oh yeah, in the cupboard over
Wow.
there.
Thanks.
There
Is
is
the
no
phone just
answer.
ringing?
Yeah, there is no answer. The last text was sent about an hour ago. Saying
That's
just
weird.
calling.
You didn't hear the
Ew.
phone ringing when it was in the toilet? It seems like they call this number a lot.
What?
He like comes over and is like, oh hey, let me have a look. I mean, I'm sure it's something we can figure out. And he
Hey,
takes.
Can we? What if we just like type in like the internet knows like everything? What if we just type the phone number into the into a search directory and see like what happens?
What do you mean?
Like you
Go
know,
and
just
look it
And
up on
Yahoo Answers?
no, look up the
Ask
phone number
Jeeves?
and yeah, we can ask. Oh my god, yes.
I mean, we can ask Jeeves, but honestly, that sort of information is usually kept in the phone book, and he pulls out a big, like, phone book.
Yeah, but,
Although
like,
it's usually just
but, like,
landlines.
who knows, right? Like maybe like someone used that phone number for like a business or something, and so their name will be attached to it, or like their business or something. We can just drop it off at their business, right? Like we could just
Sure.
try.
I could try if you think so. I've never used a search engine like this before.
I can,
just-
I can boot up my laptop. It's a little bit faster than yours.
Yeah,
And,
go for it,
he
Warner.
Perfect.
This is
Thank
so
you, Warner.
mysterious.
You are such a gentleman.
holds down the
He
on
really
button for about 10 seconds. There's a thing comes up with a big P that hovers there for about 40 seconds, and then it says registry loading across the bottom. Dot 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 dot. He's like, oh, I'll get the internet as well, and unplugs the phone, plugs a cable into
no!
the phone socket.
Oh wow! I forgot how.
I never understand these things.
Yeah, it's so complicated, right?
Totally. I can read like a whole law book, but getting into one of these things, it's like for those same nerds who play Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna roleplay the whole time it takes up to start a laptop in 2001 because we'll be sitting here forever. But the laptop does eventually start up, and he clicks on the little E, and all of you hear Ga-dung, ga-dung, ga-dung.
Amazing.
Can you like turn the volume down on that, like mute it or something? Does that help?
No, that's
Haven't you like used the internet before?
It's it's been a while. Like I don't. My dad just lets me use it for like just like taking notes and stuff like that. Like I told
I
you,
imagine we're talking
he
loudly.
just thinks like I just need to, don't worry about school. Like I was telling you, he just thinks like it's not important. As long as I just get by long enough to find a nice guy here.
Oh my goodness, I don't believe it. I just went to go and type in the number, and it just deleted itself.
What deleted itself?
The
What?
number, it's like totally, it's gone. I can't find it in the phone book.
From the phone?
He passes the phone back to you.
I just dialed it. Can I like roll something to check if I remember it?
Sure thing. Give me.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
definitely just this moment become historical data. Give me a brain's
Ooh.
historical data.
I have a -3 to historical data. So I have a -4, a 4, a 1, and a -3.
So add up all the positive ones, and the total number of positive ones is the amount that you have in brains.
Oh,
I mean, like,
okay.
so like, if you had a 1 in science and if you had a 4 in science and 0 in everything else, you would have 1. Make sense?
Oh, like the number of things that I have so I have a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
So that'll give you a node value of 5 then, but it's minus. So if your negatives outweigh your positives, you still won't succeed.
Okay. Cool.
Oof. Yeah, it started with like 806 something.
Well, that's weird. Oh well. I guess we better get going to lunch. I'm starting to get really hungry. I guess we'll never know the mystery of this phone.
Yeah, shame. Okay.
These
Yeah,
things
it's
are
so weird how
trying to
like
go
phone.
on. They just delete numbers.
Yeah,
That's,
but, like-
that's so weird, right? Technology. Who needs it?
I mean, it's so old though. Like it probably just like killed itself, right? Like phones do that. That's why we have these cool flip phones now. Like they're like totally portable.
Yeah, so why don't we go to lunch and then we can talk and catch up all about Delta Nu. I know this
Yeah, and
great
I want to
little
hear all
buffet.
about how you guys got back together, because like all the girls at Delta Nu would totally want to know like the story behind all of that. Like it would be.
I just lost my headset. 1 second, sorry. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
What was that?
Yeah. So you guys should also. I totally want to hear like how you guys got back together, because like honestly, like all the girls would want to know back at Delta Nu like what did the situation is, just to ease their minds. All they heard was you left for heartbroken, and I guess back together. Nobody knows why. Like the girls need their gossip too, like a give and take.
Oh my gosh, they didn't know what?
No, like that part didn't get back to them. They just heard, oh my god, Elle's back with Warner. What the heck?
Well, after I got in and I passed my LSATs, I showed up here and I just went up to him and I said, look, I'm here now too, and I can be a serious lawyer. And at first he didn't believe me, but then I landed this really big case, and that's when, he came to, and he realized that he made a huge mistake and that we were meant to be together. Isn't that right, Pookie?
Yeah, Warner, what's your side?
Warner?
Yeah, that is totally what happened. When Elle put in her very best effort and tried her hardest, she proved she could be just as good as me. And I realized that I'd made a mistake.
You sure
You're
did.
so sweet. But now everything's amazing. We're gonna get married and I'm gonna nail this case, and then I'm going to be a real serious lawyer. Just like Warner.
Yeah. Isn't that great, Warner? Like, I'm so glad that like you're one of those guys who will like totally support your wife, to achieve her own career too. Like my dad is like,
and
no, you don't need a career, just have a good husband who has a good career. But like, you guys could be like a power couple, right?
Yes, like a legal power attorney couple with matching pantsuits.
I mean, we can see about the pantsuits.
No, we absolutely have. We will roll up to court together, and you'll go off and you'll persecute bad guys, and I'm not really sure what type of law I want to go into yet, but I think something to do with helping women, helping battered women. I want to be a figure in, I'm thinking magenta or lavender. Yes,
Oh my
lavender. A soft tone for a strong stance against domestic abuse.
But of course, I'm gonna be wearing dark blue.
Yeah, we can talk about your outfit later, Warner. You'll look handsome no matter what. And hopefully by that time you'll be done working with Miss Lockspur all of those nights in the office, right?
Yeah. Sure thing, Tiffany. Al.
Did you just
Mm,
just call me
my
Tiffany?
God.
We talked about this, Warner. One time was too many times, but now this is like 3 times.
The phone rings in your hand.
Oh, guess we'll have an answer after all. Hello?
Hello, you called? Snoogie Bear?
Who is this? Snoogie Bear?
The phone hangs up immediately.
Oh my god, Warner, like, what the heck?
Warner?
Warner turns to you, Elle, and goes, Elle, it's just not working, you know? You're just so jealous of Tiffany all the time. We can't do this. We can't do this.
Did you just break up with me in front of a
Again?
fellow sorority sister? Again? I'm so embarrassed. I can't even believe I gave you a second chance. I didn't even like this ring. I told you I did, but it was a lie. I can't even believe. Georgia, we gotta go. Let's go. And I throw the phone down at his feet and I storm out of the room. You're going to regret this, Warner.
Yeah, you're a terrible person. Like, all of us knew that. You just totally proved it. Oh my god, Warner. Come on, Elle. Let's go to the spa and we'll just get massages and feel so much better. Just forget all about him. He's awful.
I need a mani-pedi stat. I'm gonna do it in lavender.
But Elle, pink is your signature color.
I know, but now I'm distraught.
You see what you did to her? She won't even wear pink anymore.
I feel like Warner is literally just there, like, sipping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, if you need, I can drive you to the spa.
No, I don't want anything from you anymore. Just leave me alone. And I'll flee down the hall towards the nearest nail salon.
Georgia, would you drive? Elle's gonna ruin her shoes.
Yeah, I can drive. I can drive these primitive vehicles.
Screw you, Warner.
I'm like,
Georgia, let's go.
Yeah, I'm going. Mm-hmm.
And the two of you can have an afternoon building Ellie's spirits back up at the nail spa.
Montage time.
It's a lot of like napkins and tissues and raccoon eyes, and then like wiping the raccoon eyes and reapplying makeup, and then like more raccoon eyes, and it's just a vicious cycle.
And George is just like sitting there handing her tissues, and like we're like putting on like happy movies, and like it's gonna be fine. You'll be okay.
You were right all along. I should have listened to you. I know that I literally just met you like 2 hours ago, but like everything that you said about Warner came true, and you're such a good friend.
I just have, you know, this real good intuition about people, and like you are so much better than him. You will probably be senator before he is. Like, you're gonna be so much better.
I will. I hate that. I hate him. I hate him so much. But thank you. You saved me from toilet phone boyfriend.
No, you saved you, Elle. You saved you. You just needed that little boost.
I did. And now I'm gonna go and kill this case because nothing says screw you, ex-boyfriend, like winning a big law case and having it be all over the news, and I'm gonna look amazing in my pink. I'll wear a pink pantsuit.
Yes.
Lavender nails. You're so supportive, Georgia. Thank you.
You're welcome. My work here is done.
What? What do you mean?
No, I mean just like, you know, diverting the. No, I just mean like I gotta go.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta go home for my parents expect me for dinner. I gotta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Bye.
please stand up to your dad, okay? And
Yeah,
come by
I'm
and
gonna-
see me tomorrow, and we'll have a study date together. I bake cupcakes.
I'll work it into my schedule.
Okay. Thanks,
Remind her not to
Georgia.
rebound. Remind her not to rebound back to him.
Right, yeah. Oh, also, there's, yeah, just, remember this next time, Warner changes his mind, because you know how guys are.
Oh, he can change his mind all he wants, but he's not getting any of Elwood's anymore.
That's right. Never again.
Thank you, Georgia. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alex, check your DM.
Yeah, bye. Ari, how did I do? As I swiftly walk away.
Wait. Looks like, I have a new job for you.
Already?
Yeah, looks like we're getting in a bunch of kind of cleanup jobs today by the looks of it. Looks like we need to send you to the Great Wall.
What?
I think, Mulan might need your help.
What? Okay, no, cool. I'm not very athletic.
Well, well, I hope you can run at least.
If I'm being chased.
Look out for any Huns.
Oh, good. So, pull my hair back.
And
Let's
as you
get
go,
down to business.
as you warp through time again, you appear. There's been a great big landslide. Snow covers the terrain, and a defeated army, including a particular young man who stands out, are there in front of you. But this is where we're going to take our 5-minute break.
Cliffhanger.
We will see you all back in 5 minutes. Do as we do. Get up, stretch your legs, take a bio, grab a drink, do all the things that you need to do. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Bye. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a fantastic break. We certainly did. We leave, maybe had George never turned up in 2001, Elle would not have ever discovered the toilet phone. And,
Your toilet phone boyfriend.
and her toilet phone boyfriend. Fortunately, she gave him the flush, and now we are, we find ourselves in I don't know, in Disney's China. Go with what I know. The Chinese army has just suffered a massive defeat at the hands of the Hun. There's snow covering the land. George, as you see this army ahead of you, you're gonna need to try and fit in. You realize your clothes are not gonna get away here at all. Would you like to make an era conformity roll with Chutzpah to try and perhaps find something?
So that's one thing I am good at. Because I did all that research into Elwood throughout history, so I very much know about history and what it's like to be in those times. So hopefully I will do well. So I'm only... Okay, so I have a 2 in Chutzpah, 3 in era conformity, so I can start roll 5. Right? Or am I remembering this wrong?
No, I just blanked out for a second. Say again.
Oh. I have 2 in Chutzpah and 3 in era conformity, so I roll 5.
5, yes.
Okay. And pure dox dice, no?
No. No,
Okay.
no.
Wow, I'm rolling so well, but I got 1 success.
With 1 success, you can find a badly damaged uniform on a dead soldier.
Good enough. We just finished the combat, so good enough. So I'll just... Oh man, it's cold metal, man. Oh, I'm just like, oh, this sucks. Can I go somewhere warm next time, please?
Do you want me to start describing Sahara deserts to you, or something to try and make you think of one?
Yes. Palm trees and sunshine and beaches.
The dry air, the sand, the breathlessness as the heat hits your lungs.
Nope, not helping. Never mind.
Okay.
Not helping. Okay, so what's the issue here? What do I have to do? It looks like everything's over.
Well, if I recall correctly, I think we need to make sure that Mulan actually manages to get to the castle in time. Get to there, and stop everything in its midst. Make sure that she is heard, because otherwise she is drowned out for being a woman in the background.
Right. Okay. Not Chinese.
Right, yes, this is going to be one of the most historically inaccurate moments in history, but we will make it work. We will make it work.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to accent that. That's just gonna be all wrong.
Try maybe making your way in as one of the men. Pull a Mulan yourself.
Yeah, do. I can totally do that. I don't know what they talk like though, so that's gonna be a little bit hard. Okay, I'm just gonna try to be as...
You know, got the chest up.
No. Nope. In fact, I'm actually gonna try to like bind if I could with some of the excess material, because these guys are much more buff than I am. It's gonna just... Okay.
Okay, shoulders back, knees bent, and march.
Where is Mulan?
So
Muted Scrat.
Currently at the center of a crowd.
Oh,
take it away, Lily,
wait,
you
I
had
thought, we were. Wait, where is Milan?
With the army.
Oh, okay. Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to. I'm not good at stealth, but I want to try to just kind of just tag onto like the back of the army lineup. Just yeah. Until I feel like I can get close to Mulan.
And shall we pan across to Milan, Lily, at this moment?
yeah, so surrounded by the rest of her army comrades, coming closer, you would see that I'm sort of stretched out with a large bandage across my chest, my obviously female chest, and there seems to be an altercation going on about that.
Just in time for her to be outed. Okay. Makes this slightly better.
And I'm clutching at my wound and I'm glaring up at my commander, Captain.
He says...
Shang.
Yeah, that's... Chang or Shang?
Yeah, right? Shang.
Chang.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I watched the movie, okay?
No, I know,
No,
me
it's
too.
fair,
It took me a bit.
Oh, it's fair.
Last thing I watched was...
Yeah, it's Admiral Chang and then Shang Yu. So yeah, he's Chang.
Oh, he's Chang?
Yeah, I think so, because it's Shang Yu.
Shang Yu is the Hun, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the
So-
Hun, right?
So I think it's Chang.
Shang,
So
Chang.
yeah.
Chang's standing at the front and says, "We'll have to go on without her. We must stop Shan Yu."
I can help you! Shang, I promise. I have to...
You've helped plenty enough already.
No, please, I can go on. I want to help save China. Please, you know me. Don't do this.
Turns his head away.
I sigh and I kind of like roll over onto my side and like shakily get to my feet, and I stand there and stare at him and say, just because I am a woman does not mean that I don't love China. I am like any person here. I can help. I can fight. You taught me how to fight. Shang. And I'll reach forward and try and grab his arm.
As you grab his arm, he pulls it away, turning more. "We must march for the palace."
And I'll just dramatic kind of crumple into the snow and watch as my comrades pack up around me, I guess. And I'm gonna try and like make eye contact with like any of my friends and just ooh.
I can remember some of their names because I know Tao, Lord of the Rock.
Yeah, Ling
Ling
and
Ping?
Po.
Zhu.
Is it Ping or Po?
No, I'm Ping.
Po.
Oh,
Ping
you're
was one
Ping.
of the names that Wishu wanted to. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ping's the best man grown up.
Yeah.
They make eye contact and they kind of do like the shrug thing that people do when they feel like their actions are wrong, but they can't help it.
I'll just watch them leave, and then I'm assuming that George? How would George?
Oh, George is definitely, masculine right now.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Seems like a good place to be masculine in. And she's just going to look up at you as everyone else is walking away and say, And you? Why do you not also leave? I have not seen you before.
Yeah. Can we go somewhere private and talk?
I look around at the snowy, deathy expanse around us with the retreating army, and I look at her and say, I don't think we will be overheard here.
Okay. Yeah, I get close and I say, I'm like you. I'm not supposed to be here. But I came a long way, and I want to prove that I can make a difference just like you.
That is admirable. But what difference can I make now? The army has abandoned me, has abandoned you. What can we do here? And I'll look around the expanse again at the bodies of the Han and Chinese armies and just kind of despair. Do I have my horse? Do I have my cricket? Do I have my dragon?
We'll probably leave. We'll give you your horse, but we'll leave the others out for now.
Okay.
I'm not sure of my confidence in my Eddie Murphy, and just as sure as I'm not confident in my Chinese accent.
It's okay. Eddie Murphy didn't have a Chinese accent for the movie.
That's true.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of get my horse together and saddle him up and look at George and just say, we will head to the city. From there, we will see what can be done, but I suspect that it is hopeless at this point.
No, there's always hope.
If you say so. And I'll climb up and I'll reach out a hand to help them up.
Yeah, I'll just hop on behind.
Ah, that's right. You didn't lose. You won. The army's covered in snow, right? The Han are covered in snow.
I caused the avalanche.
Yes. So the army is marching away. Think they've won. Slight redaction. Will carry on from there because as you two are saying, what hope is there? You see a fist pop out of the snow about 100 feet away. I remember. I'm with it.
I see a fist pop out of the snow about 100 feet away. Wait. And I'll try and look around for a place to sort of hide, because now we're on a horse that's pretty tall and noticeable, I'd imagine.
Oh gosh. Yeah, maybe there's like a big like snow hill or something that we can.
Ice peak.
Let's go for a mechanics stealth roll as you try and maneuver the horse. I think maneuvering a horse is as close as you get to mechanics, unless you're farming. Mechanics stealth from both of you.
Stealth.
Oh,
And you have a
boy.
bunch of advantages left over from the other week as well, by the way, if you want to use some of those.
Okay, I'm a little confused now because stealth is in a different column than mechanics.
Yep, you can take
So-
from different places. So you still take the same total for mechanics, and you still take your stealth skill number, and you just use those two. Mix and match.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So my total number for mechanics is the number of positive nodes that I have under mechanics.
That's correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So my okay. So I moved to Okay.
Okay. And computer dice, is that the paradox dice?
Yeah, you don't need any of those at the moment.
No. Okay.
Okay, so technically I got a success, but I have a -1 in stealth.
And what was your total?
1.
Oh, hey, that's fine then. Then your 1 dice was a success, so you succeed.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, good. Okay.
Unfortunately, Milan, that is not going to be a success. Your horse perhaps just sticks out a little there. If you like, you can use re-rolls after the fact, after you've rolled.
Sure, I will try, but I have a 0 in stealth and a 1 in mechanics, so.
You can also use Moxie to increase your roll. At the bottom of your sheet, there is a thing called Moxie.
Ah,
You can
Oh,
spend
yeah.
Moxie to add additional dice.
how do I gain Moxie?
Every 10 retweets, chat gives you one more Moxie.
Right. Okay.
But this is a one shot. Drive it like you stole it.
Yes, I will do that. So I will use Moxie to add how many nodes?
One Moxie equals one node, but you can use as many as
Okay.
you like.
All right, I'm gonna use 2 Moxie for 3 nodes, and that will be 1 success.
One
There we
success.
go.
The last moment, just as you see the head pop out of the snow, you realize that your cow's rear end is sticking out. Your horse, sorry, rear end is sticking out, and you can pull it behind the snowdrift. You see, as at least all of the rogues in the Hun army pop out of the snow like daisies, and begin marching towards the capital.
Do you see that?
Yeah. What the? They should all be dead.
I thought they were, but it seems at least only 5 survived. We will wait for them to
Well-
pass, then we must follow and warn the Emperor.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow your lead on this one. I'm not a great soldier like you are.
It's okay. At least we will be great messengers. So I would like to wait for them to pass and maybe like just make sure that none of the other ones are popping up out of the snow, that it's just like this main crew rolling out.
Looks like just this main crew rolling out, but you do see John Yu.
In that main crew. That makes sense. He the main dude. Shan Yu is with them. He has not perished. We must make sure the Emperor finds out as soon as possible.
Yes, we have to.
Sorry.
Oh, I mean, Oh gosh. Oh no, because like only the upper guys had horses. They just
Right.
gave me one because you had to go alone. Oh.
Mm.
Nope, we're sharing the horse.
Okay. Okay. My
unless
cow
maybe
is very
I can
strong.
find- Unless maybe a horse like pops out from the Han's army.
Are there any leftover horses in the avalanche? Is a
Yeah, did
weird
any horses
sentence.
survive from the avalanche?
I
Can
mean,
go-
let's let the dice decide. That
yeah,
seems
what's
like we already said that horsey stuff is mechanics, so mechanics. Stealth. Let's see if they're hiding.
No. Okay, I'm gonna use Moxie then, just to give myself a little bit better of a chance. Hey,
Yes.
that's a one success.
That is a success, yeah. So you can indeed find a horse hiding in the snowdrift. It's Yep, it's hiding.
Yep. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to coax it out and like warm it up, and see if I can, get it to trust me, follow me, and then hop on its back and not get thrown off.
We must ride quickly. Do you know how to ride?
Yes, that I should be able to do.
Let us go then. And I will gallop off gallantly.
I'm going to try to do the same. Yeah, I don't think that there's much horseback riding in the future.
No, so for Mulan, this would be mechanics operate, because this is, current technology, horses, current technology, saddles, all that good stuff. For Georgia, this would be mechanics era conformity.
Oh, good. Okay. Yay.
Okay, so just to make sure one more time, I have a 1 in mechanics, but I have a 3 in operate. So is that 2 nodes? 4
You have
nodes.
4 notes, yeah.
Sweet.
But it'll be minus,
Cool.
right? Whoa!
Heck yeah!
What would it be minus?
I rode that horse.
So you said one of them was a minus, right? Oh,
In mechanics, I have a 1 because I have a 3 in operate and a -1 program. So I think that's a 1.
oh, right. Gotcha. Yes, that's just the one. Just the one. Perfect.
Cool.
So,
Yeah. Well, I didn't succeed anyways.
you didn't succeed, but George, with your 4 successes, you can lend at least one of your successes to Mulan, but we're going to need a description of how it happens.
Yeah. So I think that maybe.
My wound is hurting me more than I let on, which is probably why I'm not as successful at doing something.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, and so George maybe just like pulls up beside your horse and like grabs your reins and kind of does like a lead on kind of thing. So they're going a little bit slower because she's leading your horse and her horse, but it's getting the job done.
My ribs, there's a pain in them, but I shall carry through. We must move quicker. Can we move quicker?
George,
Can you
I got
handle
some
it?
rather drastic news. Look, you already know that Shan Yu sent to assassinate the Emperor, but there should be a fight that's on top of the roof, and all you need to do is make sure that Mulan gets there. Wait. There's a paradox in the system. There's constant future activity in the capital city. Elwood is there?
Huh?
Elwood is apparently there. Not like Elwood, but Elwood.
I don't remember reading. Oh, I don't remember reading about that. What is he doing there? Do you know? What is he doing there? Oh, I'm just talking to myself. Just, cheering myself up a little bit,
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you can speak louder. I could maybe use some cheering up, and I'll sag against the horse's neck a little bit.
Yeah, we just have to make it through just make it through to the city, and everything will be fine. We can rest and then maybe go talk to Shing again and maybe get someone to recognize us, and maybe everyone will be so excited that we've won that they'll let us through, and everything will be fine. Everyone will be so happy to see us, and then we can tell them the awful news.
You say so many words, but they sound nice. Thank you. What is your name?
George?
George. Thank you for staying with me, George. Even though you say that we don't belong here, we were here at exactly the right time to see Shan Yu. So maybe we are meant to be here, regardless of who we are.
Thank you. I needed to hear that. Yes.
Can these horses go faster?
I don't want you to hurt yourself, but I'll try to make them go as fast as we can with it to make you comfortable. And I'll just pick it up a little bit. Still trying to listen to Ari if she's still talking.
Ari will be this time just like trying to hunt down if she can find where Elwood actually is in the city, and like maybe even trying to contact the Elwood she knows to see if it's him or an Elwood we should be more worried about.
I don't ever remember being in feudal China.
I don't particularly remember sending you there either, but it says you're there. Did we not get rid of all of you?
Look.
You don't
Hang a
think
minute.
that one of your other parts will be on the side of the Huns, will they?
And he pulls out his arm, which is now tattooed with the numbers 1 to 6. Nah, we didn't get all of me.
Who are we missing?
Well, I'm number 1. I think we got rid of 3, 4, and 5, but honestly, in all the excitement, I can't quite remember.
You know, next time, we need to, like, tattoo you scribbling them out when they're dead.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 2 and 6 left.
Well, I'll pass it on to George, and hopefully George can make all of this happen despite Elwood being in the way.
She might need
Nothing
support.
that a new recruit can't handle.
Harry, she might need help.
You want to send me in?
I can't legally go in on operations anymore. I'm the director. No one else is available.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, right. All right. Where's my? And she starts rummaging around for her little, like, tiny little gun that she has, the little teeny tiny mini laser thing.
Yep, you can find your pea shooter. Six might have been
But I
taken
guess-
care of last episode.
Right. So I had to go up against you and. Right. Okay. Yes.
Now, remember, Ari, I was the best agent there ever was. But I go for the legs first, always.
I'm aiming for the Achilles. And she stands on the port, like,
And
the little round portal.
there's an intense moment. Ah. I was
Okay.
googling the Mulan script. That's how I remembered about the Hun stuff.
Cheat!
And Elwood disappears before your eyes, Ari, as you end up in China. They're in the capital city, just as Mulan and George are appearing.
Fancy. Oh gosh. Right. And she'll immediately start to check that if her headset still works now that she's ported. George?
George?
Does it still work?
No, but you can see Ari nearby.
George? Come in, George.
Ari, are you here? Can you hear me?
Stamp it.
Ari, what are you doing here? You shouldn't. What's going on?
There you
Now
are.
that we've reached the city, I feel like I'm going like full cant into the crowd.
Oh hell yeah! So as George peels away, seeing Ari, Mulan heals.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I gotta. I'll be right back.
Georgia. Elwood sent me in here to help you with Elwood.
Okay, so you take care of Elwood. I'll take care of Milan. Right? So that way, because I need to stay with her. I just left her, and I don't know.
Right. Yes. I'll go after Elwood. You go after Mulan. I'll try and
Yeah, and I
see
don't
if I can
think our-
track him down.
I don't think our communication devices are working. So, good luck,
You as well.
and see you on the other side, maybe.
See you back in the future.
Back to the Future. And I try to find Milan again.
I'm like veering around the crowd looking for Shang, but also just trying to tell someone, the Huns are approaching China. The Huns are approaching China. Why won't anyone listen to me?
Yep.
people-
And as I get close, I just start chatting along with her. The Huns are approaching. The Huns are approaching. We saw them.
Tell
and,
someone. Tell the Emperor.
the people dismiss you. The army is here, victorious. They have had a great victory.
And
No, we
Ari
saw
will,
them.
And Ari will run back up at this point and say, "There's no way I'm getting through this crowd."
Who are you?
Oh, right. Friend of Georgie here, you know.
Your clothes are so interesting.
She looks down suddenly at her like leather and things like that. Armor.
Ah, okay. Can you
Yeah,
help us?
she's a
We need to
foreigner.
speak to the Emperor. He's up there in the palace.
Up there in the palace.
I don't know how much. I mean, I don't know how much she can do. I mean,
We must get closer. Find
Can
a
you
way.
Ari, you have a very, in the nicest way, loud mouth. Can you just shout above the crowd that we're...
With my -2 intimidate. Ari will instead shoot her laser into the like air of the people around her and just say, "We're coming through."
As
No!
coincidence would have it, just as you fire your laser in the air, fireworks go off all around. And people cheer. Whilst people are cheering, one of you, whoever rolls highest on a stealth chutzpah roll, is going to see something.
Oh no. It probably won't be me.
0.
Oh, okay, it might be me. Hang on. It's me!
Okay. What about Milan?
I am success.
So, as Ari jumps at the fireworks nearby, Milan and George, you see jumping from the roof, from the guard wall onto the roof of the palace, is someone with a long curved blade.
He's there. We must go
I
after
see him.
him.
Yeah, just... Ari, put that away. You can't have that here.
Can I attempt to push my way through the crowd towards it?
Please do. Give me a violent stealth? Violence?
Yeah, I
maneuver?
want to do this. I want to do the same, just like all elbows, just like knocking people left and right.
Mhm.
Oh, I could totally take like a violence melee, actually. I think
Yeah.
maneuvering through a crowd is definitely melee.
Yeah.
I love the duality of the system when when one person cheers, the other person immediately.
2 successes for me.
That's in no way will this be good for me. I'm gonna add, just to even this out, I'm gonna add some moxie to that.
Get it.
Because
By
I
all
have I have a -2 to melee.
Okay.
He's
So-
not athletic. Oh, yeah.
So that's 4 dice rolled, 3 fails, 1 success.
Mm-hmm. And a -2.
Yeah. So Milan, this time it's George's turn to need help as you are pushing your way through the crowd easily with your soldier training. However, George is falling behind.
Yeah, I think because the armor is too big for me, I'm not getting as much strength behind my pushes as I think I am, and so like, I'm mostly just thinking my armor up against my shoulder. It's like,
I like lean back and hook your arm through and just like pull you along with me, like you were a football tucked under my arm and I was a quarterback pushing through the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, coming through.
As the two of you push through the crowd, Ari, you see a person in a three-piece suit and a trilby.
Elwood. Elwood. And she'll try and alert like Georgia and Mulan as well. Like, Elwood just walked past. I'm so sure I saw him. That's three-piece suit. That's his signature. How does he get away with it in every time zone?
They've pushed through the crowd somehow.
Is he
getting
going
away.
towards the same way towards our target?
No, he's ducking
Dang.
down an alley.
Okay. Ari, you're gonna have to take him on alone until I can get until I can complete our objective.
If you're sure,
Yeah, I'll try to find you again. I just, gotta stay on target.
get her to make sure you can get her to the roof.
Yep.
And Ari will
Good
go
luck.
running off after the three-piece suit.
You duck down the alley, there's no sign of Elwood. Give me a, you know Elwood pretty well. Give me a psychology, chutzpah.
This music is great for this moment.
On three successes, you see there on the hat stand, one hat is out of place, as a trilby sits among the other era-conforming hats of the time. Elwood is trying to blend in.
Ari's going to make sure that she has her gun out. And she's going to attempt to try and sneak up as close as she can to him and to try and get like the gun like right on his side.
You giving me a sneak roll?
Yes, okay.
Chutzpah sneak? Chutzpah stealth, sorry. One success is not bad. You are able to sneak close to Elwood. Harry, wait.
Why should I?
He pulls back his arm to reveal the tattoo with the one circled and all the other numbers crossed out except for number 2.
Wait.
Didn't work, Harry. They compromised me.
Wait. Then who's sitting at the office at the moment? Who sent me in here?
Number 2. As you listen to your earpiece, you can hear it's crackling. There's no connection. They bought him off with a director's job and he'll make sure the computer still exists. It's a cover-up job from the top. It always has been. You believe me?
Oh my goodness. And she'll stare at him long and hard. Oh, I believe you.
Then come with me. And the time portal opens at Elwood's behest. He steps through. Does Ari step through too?
Ari will leave her gun on the ground and step through.
Wow.
And that's the last we will see of Ari Surana for this season.
Hmm.
Who knows where that rabbit hole goes? To explain, I believe Ari needs to leave a little early today. I think I'm at the right time, am I right? So Ari's going, Alex is going to peace out for us. Alex will do your wrap up at the end, as we would do for Josh. We'll do all of that. Thank you so much for a fantastic season, and we will see you very, very soon.
Thank you. It was so much fun playing with you all.
Yeah.
It was so
Bye.
nice meeting
Suck
you.
at playing with you again.
Thank you.
As I try and refresh the page to get the...
Mm-hmm. What will happen now?
Still gotta get you to that roof.
I think this does happen down an alley, so you don't see it plainly, but you won't see Ari again.
What will you do without your manager?
Oh gosh.
Partner?
Yeah, kind of handler. Yeah, how do I get back? That's really
Well-
hard.
Yeah. So I'm trying to pull her along, him along, and look out on the rooftops, keeping an eye on where Shan Yu is going, and also trying to simultaneously look for the Emperor and look for Shang.
Yeah. You see Shang, Ho, Tao, and Ling, who did hear your cries and have rushed to join you.
Oh, convenient. Look up there. And I point to the shadow of Shan Yu.
We believe you, Mulan. What shall we do?
We need to get up there and stop him from whatever he's doing.
Yeah, and he's not alone. There are others. I don't know where they are. Probably inside. If we can get Mulan up there, then we can take out the others.
Shang, you go and alert the Emperor. I will take these three and we will make our way up to the roof.
Okay. And they rush to do your bidding.
All right, so I'm making my way to the closest wall where the roof is. I believe that there's all these like tapestries and curtains and things, and I'm just gonna start climbing my way up.
By all means, let's have some... Do you know, I think it's appropriate because of that scene in Mulan where they can't climb the thing with their violence. They have to use their brains to roll a brains athletics.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Sure.
I think that's a good tribute.
Yeah, there was a callback to that one for when they had to do it, and
And then we wrap the thing around the pole, and then we shimmy our way up.
yeah.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Oh yeah. Fly up. Absolutely fly up.
Be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river. I sing to myself as we climb up. George, are you following us?
Ah, it's my judgment call now.
I'm like at the top of the roof. I'm like, here, I'll help you. And I'll lower
Do
something.
I see? Are there any of the other Huns down here, or are they all up on the roof?
Give me a stealth violence.
Why all the stealth? Why all the stealth? Okay. Yep. Okay. Here we go.
Or actually, you could give me a psychology violence instead, if you like.
Nope. That's not helpful. I'll take the stealth. Okay, 1 success.
As you are looking around, you see that someone at the top of the tapestry is waiting in the shadows for Mulan.
Oof. Yep. Okay. Yep. I say, don't worry about me. Look out. Look out behind you.
And Milan, thanks to George's warning, you were able to duck out of the way just as this Hun throws himself at you. Blade narrowly missing you.
I would like to duck under that blade and then just use the momentum to push him backwards and like knock him on his back and hopefully dislodge that weapon from his hand.
Sure thing. Give me a violence melee. On a 1, you will successfully avoid any damage. On a 2, you'll disarm. On a 3, we'll get a bonus overkill.
Cool. 3.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's
yeah!
So as you try and flip this person onto their back, you do get the sword, you disarm them, but also they completely miss the tapestry and everything, and they just go sailing straight off the roof down to the paved stones below.
I kind of like hover there, almost in surprise, holding the sword and see that person fall, kind of get this like look of resolve on my face, turn to my friends and say, there will be more where that came from. We must go quickly. And I'll move towards Shan Yu.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get up there. What do I have to roll?
Brains athletics.
Okay, I'm gonna add some moxie so I can have 2 dice.
Be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river, with all the strength of a great typhoon.
There we go, 1 success.
On 1 success, it takes you a while, but you can shimmy your way up there, trying to copy the technique that Milan used to shimmy up.
Yeah, alright, it's...
When all of you
I got this,
are
I got this.
when all of you are up on the upper palisade of the palace, is it called a palisade on a palace? It seems...
I think that sounded right.
It does, right? Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's go with it. As you are there, you can see there are a number of Hun getting ready to attack the guards over there, but also Shan Yu is sneaking up on the Emperor as he's getting ready to address the crowd.
I'm going straight for Shan Yu.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my little pistol-y guy. And try to take out some of the little guys.
By all means, as Ping Ling, no wait, you're Ping. As
Ling.
As Ling, isn't that a line from the movie as well? No, you're Ping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ling, Po,
and Tao.
That was a classic
yeah.
Eddie Murphy line. Yeah.
As they rush towards the thing, you can fire a shot. As you fire the shot, more fireworks are gonna go off conveniently. Give me a violence lasers. Is it a laser or is it a gun?
It's a laser. This is definitely future tech.
Violence lasers then, please.
I just really wanted to use lasers.
Yes. Lasers.
Oh no!
You do still have
Can I-
rerolls.
Yeah, I want to reroll. Be nice to me. There we go.
There we go. On 2 successes, describe this killing blow.
Yeah. So, I see like one guy sees Mulan, and so I just kind of run up to the behind him and just like right at the back of the neck go.
Yeah,
And he just goes.
Yeah, he just
Falls
flops forward, not really knowing what you're doing at first. No one's used to having, unless it's a sword, what? And then boom, and down they go. This gives Tao, Ling, and Poe an advantage in this fight, as you know, Tao's biting ankles, Ling's doing reverse kicks, and Poe's picking someone up. And Mulan.
I would just like to be like sprinting across the rooftop, sword bared, ready to grab the back of Shan Yu's tunic and like throw him to the ground and like press my sword to his throat. That's what I'm planning as I'm running over there.
Okay, that will take 3 successes, or there will be degrees of success that lead to it.
Okay. And what am I rolling?
Violence melee.
Okay, sweet. I am good at that. Okay, 2 successes.
On 2 successes, you don't quite end up with your sword against his throat. You do grab him, you do throw him to the ground, but his sword comes up and catches your blade.
So he's on the ground, so I'm gonna like take a foot and just like push him back against the rooftop and like push back against his sword arm and just say, "You will not kill my emperor!" And I want to try and like use that momentum and leverage to like wrench my sword free and then like slash down, hopefully throwing his arm off balance.
Sure. You can give me violence melee or violence athletics.
I'm gonna keep trying with violence melee because I'm supposed to be pretty good at that. 5 successes.
Whoa.
Describe this for us. What do you want to do? Take it away.
Yeah, so as our blades lock, I just like put down with all my weight, my foot on his chest, and then like in one motion I sweep my sword arm away and then breaking the thing, and then I'll slash it down again across him and just yell, "For China!"
George,
Fireworks
everywhere.
Yes, that's amazing.
The Hun are quickly defeated by your friends. George, you know your work here is done. Mulan receives the award of the Emperor. Would you like, Lily, would you like to epilogue that for us? What happens to Mulan?
Yeah, so Shan Yu's body falls limply from the roof and right in front of the Emperor, conveniently. The Emperor looks up, pan shot, Mulan standing on the rooftop, bloody sword in her hand as she nods to him, then does an epic anime-style jump down in front of him, right at his feet. And I hold up my sword and I say, "For you and for China, I have protected, and I hope that you shall reign long, Emperor. My fealty to you." And then he says, "You do honor to us all." And he takes this sword and kind of just like anoints me with it. And then I stand up proud, and then everyone bows in front of me, and then I go, "OMG."
All of this happens. George, during this confusion, you realize you may have to explain the laser wound, and it might be a good time to make a quick out. Fortunately,
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, and while she's doing this, I'm just going to step away and into the shadows and slide back down the column.
fortunately, as you step away and into the shadows, a time portal opens up for you.
And I think, oh, Ari must have figured out the thing with Elwood. Great. And I step through.
And as you step through, you are in Ari's desk space. But this doesn't look like Ari's desk. Instead, standing there in a suit is a short woman with a flop of dark hair with a pink tinge at the front. And she says, "Congratulations, George. Mission successful."
Thanks. Where's Ari?
Ari?
Yeah. Who are you?
Director Mackenzie, are you feeling alright, George?
Yeah, did something go wrong?
No, everything's gone absolutely right. The timeline is absolutely stable. and we're going to be hooking you up with an agent anytime now. Congratulations on your first mission. You'll be given a good handler, I'm sure.
But
You could well be the best agent we've ever seen.
what about Elwood?
El who?
No.
That's
No,
where we're gonna
no.
end this season of Step into the Quantum.
But do you know how absolutely disastrous that is for George? That's so mean.
First day on the job, you broke the timeline, and now you have completely lost your hero.
Not necessarily. It leaves the door open for more to be told on this story. I
I better
mentioned
come
this.
back next season.
I mentioned this to someone else the other day. I can't remember if it was in a stream or not, but I told them that I'm the kind of person that will sometimes not read the last few pages of a book. Just because.
Oh.
That's so chaotic to me. I'm like, oh my god, I would never be able to do that. That's some willpower right there. I applaud you.
Yeah, this was great. Thank you so much.
This was great. Those were
Lily,
two
you were
very
amazing.
different
Oh my
characters to
gosh.
play.
Yes, the duality was incredible.
Yeah.
Lily was also going to play Lagertha for us today. I did not expect the Elle Wood skit to go on for as long as it did. We were all having fun.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, it's good. It was an amazing time. I'm so pleased that I got to be here and do this with all of you. That was so fun. I like this game.
So,
Me too.
let's do an outro. I'll go the other way around the screen, so we will start with you two, and then I'll outro for Alex and Josh. So we will start with Lady Boulder.
Okay, well, again, I'm Lady Boulder at @Scandalous on Twitter. You can follow me for cosplay, tabletop RPG, and board game shenanigans. I hope I can come back again and figure out what's going on with George. I'm gonna play George again. What the heck? What the heck? I need answers, Josh. You get better so I can get answers.
Josh.
Yeah, and I kind
this
of
is
feel
great.
a little bad for Josh because I've just taken the end of his campaign and absolutely driven it off a cliff, and now I'm just going to go, here
Yay!
you go. Fix that.
Yay! Isn't that fun?
Thank you so much, Lady Boulder. It's a pleasure to have you back again. Next around the screen, we do have Just a Little Nerd Lily. First time on the Academy, thank you.
Yay! It is my first time on the Academy, and it was super fun, and I hope that it will not be my last time, because I really enjoyed all of the people that I played with tonight, and the people in chat, so thank you so much for watching and hanging out. My name's Lily. I'm Just a Little Nerd on Instagram and Twitter, and I do streaming things and other things, and there's links to those things in my Twitter. Thanks again for having me.
Thank you for coming along. It was an absolute delight. You played your characters with such vigor. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Accent work was just on point.
Thank you.
Now, next around, we have Alex. Alex is a talented streamer who should be partnered by now, let's be honest. Alex,
Yes.
yes, right? Yes. She
Queen.
is a variety content creator. She does everything from tabletop to singing in the shower, fully clothed, TOS. You should go and check out her stuff. She's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You should also check out our friend Joshua Barbeau. Joshua Barbeau, who is a professional dungeon master. He's been running games for some time now professionally, and recently started up his own Twitch channel. So head over there. It's still a fresh space, so head over there, pop him a follow, and support him as much as you possibly can, because they deserve it. As for me, everyone, that's it for today. That's it for this season. We will be back next season with a whole variety of different games. So Step Into the Quantum will not be back next season, but we are not closing the door on it forever. It will be... the story lives on. Check us out if you want to come and shout about this. Come across to our Discord where you can find a channel dedicated to it. You can also find a whole bunch of supportive people who will help you with all of your TTRPG needs and other needs. Mostly. Within reason. Also check out our Twitter. Regular posts every day. Memes in the mornings, show going live announcements, and mentions about things like charity shows, like the one we'll be doing on Friday. On Friday, we're going to be doing a 24-hour stream from 6 p.m. on EST on Valentine's Day throughout 24 hours until the next day. We've got an all-star cast coming and DMing and playing, and it's going to be hosted on the D&D channel. We're trying to raise $3,000 in 24 hours, and we've upped all of our donation of rewards to suit that target. Also, yeah, yay! It's going to be amazing, and I literally just set up the charity fundraiser page today. I am so on the ball. Also, check out our sponsors, Hero Forge. If you tune in tomorrow between the streams, you'll see me and maybe some friends playing with the new color mini creator. You can create minis, my friends, in full color.
That's so amazing.
Hiding the bloom light. This is not printed and colored. This is printed in full color resin.
That's game
Oh my
changing.
god. Yeah.
Epic.
And it comes out like a professional piece. My camera's making it blurry, but it does come out like a professional piece. And my dad was a paint sprayer for some 30, 40 years. He was looking at this and I was going, Dad, how would you color it? And he was like, with an airbrush, maybe? It's a professional finish. It looks very good. Very good. Also check out Mayhem Press. Mayhem Press, who make the expansions for 5e, including Weird West, Cowboys, High Seas, Pirates, and Dark Matter, Space. If you like the sounds of 5e campaigns in those settings, you should head over to their Patreon, you should head over to their online store, you should buy their hardback copy of Dark Matter and support them in all the ways you can. No rolls tonight for the Deck of Many, but the Deck of Many still sits by my side. Would you look at that? Flames happens to be sitting on the bottom. This is the Deck of Many animated things. You can also find spells from cantrip through to level 9. And the Humblewood setting as well. And the Humblewood setting will be featured next season here on the Academy. We're going to be doing a viewer game, so if you want to come and play as a woodland folk, like a crow or an owl, or I think there's deer and stuff in there as well, send me a DM on Twitter, we'll get you in a game.
Yay.
So cute.
So cool.
Well, that's it from me. That's it from them. That's it from this season. We'll see you tomorrow for more finales. Until next time, everyone, keep on evoking emotions, and we'll see you later on. Bye. We're going on a raid. Join us.
Bye.